Trying to get like situated is like the weirdest thing. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we are going to be breaking into a brand new Urban Decay palette, and that is the one and only Naked Cherry. So yes, you guys, I did of course pick up the brand new Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette from Ulta, I do believe. Yeah, it was in the haul that I did. So yeah, it's in this. I got it from Ulta, and you guys are about to do a review on it. Full disclosure, I have already used this. I know what it performs like, but I wanted to go ahead and do a video on YouTube as well and just kind of do a tutorial, more or less recreate the eye look that I've been wearing with this. I did already do a video on Instagram on this, so if you do not follow me on Instagram, you should, and check that video out on Instagram. But if you would like to see the tutorial using the Naked Cherry palette, then keep on watching. So if you have not seen the gorgeousness that is this palette, here is the packaging. If you can see this right here, it does have this really pretty cherry cranberry color on the front, and it has the Naked embossed over the front of it as well, and it is like a raised material, if you can see that. And it has the little cherries on it, and then it says Urban Decay right down here, and then it does have pretty much nothing on the back right there. And then when you open it up, here are what the colors look like. This is beautiful. Now, one thing I will say, I do wish the colors were more true to color, if that makes any sense. So if you look on the packaging right here, this is like the outer, like the box, you can see these colors right here. They're a lot more deep than what they are in the actual palette. Like this color right down here, it's called Privacy, and it looks like it's this really dark, deep berry plum color, but in reality it's actually literally just a brown. Like, it's brown. Like, it doesn't have any kind of like berry tone to it. It doesn't even look like a berry shade. It's just brown. So I wish that they were more true to color when it comes to that aspect of it. And then the stuff on here, they just look far more deep. Now, like, the color looks more rich, more like deep colors, but you do get this little brush with it as well. I have never used the brushes that come in these palettes. This one right here seems to be a lot better than that Dose of Colors one. That was ridiculous. This one actually does have a little bit of like give to it. It seems like a normal brush, like a shader brush, and then this one seems like one that you could go like under your lash line with. Let's go ahead and do some swatches here. We'll get a couple shades. Now, one thing I do notice here is that some of the lighter shimmer shades, they're not as pigment. It's not that they're not pigmented, but they're not very bright. They're quite muted are what they look like. Now, these look really, really pretty swatched. They look beautiful swatched, but this one right here called Turn On, it's this one right in the middle. This one is the shade we're going to be using today, and it does take a little bit of building to get what you really wanted to do. It does take a little bit of work, but we're going to go ahead and jump right into this look here, and we're going to make it happen, Captain. So I've got you zoomed in here, as you can see. So first things first, we're going to go ahead. I did already prime my eyes. I used the Bad Habit primer today. It's the company Bad Habit. I know I said that before in a different video, but it's the company called Bad Habit. They're really, really good. They came out with a eye primer, and I used that today because we're trying that out. I'm going to firstly go in with a Morphe M518 brush, and we're going to go into the shade Juicy right here, right there, and we are going to put that all over the lid and basically just stick that in the crease. So right here, back and forth, windshield wiper motions, keep this color in the crease. I do like it a lot. I think this is a really pretty peachy color, and I do think it blends just fine. I don't have any issues. You know, sometimes when you're blending out shadows, you can get like breaks in the shadow, like especially right in here. They look like ridged, like, you know what I'm talking about, where they look ridged, where you have like little breaks in the shadows? I don't like it when that happens, so I haven't had that issue with this palette yet. So that's good. And we're going to do the same thing on the other eye. I know this is like not last minute and Halloween's over, but like I want to know what you guys did for Halloween. If you did anything fun, please comment down below and let me know what you did, because I want to know. I really want to know. I should have asked like on my Halloween video when that, I don't know why I didn't ask that, but I do want to know what you guys were up to. Alrighty, so that is good right there. Next we're going to go into the shade Bing right here, like Chandler Bing. If you can see that right there, we're going to go into that shade and we're going to put that on the crease as well, but we're going to bring it down a little bit further to where it's more closer to the lid but not directly on the lid. I'll show you what I mean. So we're starting the same place we did last time, except we're not bringing it all the way up here. We're bringing it more onto, like, I don't know what you would really call this part of the eye. Like, it's kind of the lid, but it's not, as you can see, it's not like right in the center there. Just like that. Just like that. And then we'll do the same thing to the other eye. And now with these shades, I do notice that there is a little bit of fallout in the pan, but it's not bad. You know, I've seen a lot worse than this, but it does have it in there. And I don't remember Naked Decay. Oh God. Urban Decay. Why does it always happen? Why do I always say that? Does anybody else have that issue? I always catch myself saying Naked Decay. It's not that. I don't know why I say that. But what I meant to say was Urban Decay. I don't really remember Urban Decay shadows having a lot of like cake up in the pan, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they did have it and I'm just not remembering, but I don't know. I feel like I have a frog in my throat today. Did I have to like force myself to talk with like enunciation or else I sound like this? I don't know why I sound like this. Can you hear the difference? It's weird. Alrighty, just like that, we got that finished. So next we're going to switch brushes and we're going to go into a, where are you at? Alright, here you are, a Morphe M506 brush, and we're going to go into the shade Privacy, this deep dark brown right down here, and we are going to focus that on the outer corner of the eye. And also bringing it into the crease just a little bit, but we don't want to make the color, like the shadow look too dark or muddy. So just like that, we're packing it into that outer corner and then bringing it up and in just a little bit, just like that. So next what we're going to do is we are going to use I can't find it. Oh, here it is. It is just a really flat, thin brush right here, and we are going to pack the Turn On shade right here. We're going to put that all over the lid. And for this shade, I do recommend using some setting spray, so you can do like MAC Fix Plus, or I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I use this like every video, it's so nice. And we are going to get some of this shade here, and again, you do have to really work with it because it is quite light, but we are going to put that all over the lid. There we go, just like that. It is super pretty once you get it built up. It is a layering type of shadow, so it's not a bad shade by any means. I'm not saying that it's not pigmented or that it's bad. It's just more of like a layering shadow, like a layering shimmer. So if you go in just with like one swipe and being like, this sucks, try layering it a little bit. It won't suck as much. But yes, so that's what we're going to do for the actual lid. Now for the bottom lash line, we are going to go into the shade Devilish. We're going to mix the Devilish and Bing together, and we are going to put them on the lower lash line. That's so pretty. So great, so that's what we're going to do for the eyes. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put on some liner, and then we'll do mascara. So of course I'm using my Tarte Sex Kitten liner, and I'm going to go ahead and do a line on the top lash. And next I'm going to go ahead and go in with my NARS mascara. I've been loving this stuff, you guys. It's the NARS Climax mascara. I feel like everybody and their mom loves this mascara, but it really is. It's really good. Alright, done. Oh god. Don't do things like that. Next, we're going to go into lashes. I'm going to pop some of these on. I'm using the House of Lashes today in the style Iconic. I picked these up not too long ago because I got the Miami and the Mykonos ones, and I don't think I like those very much. So I'm going to try these out now and see how these work. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on off camera, and then I will come right back. Alright, and I was able to get them on. I do like these ones a lot as well. This is my first time trying these ones on. I do like these ones a lot. I think I'm more leaning towards the style of the ones that are more thick towards the outside, just because they kind of fit my eye a bit better than the ones that are thick all the way around, and I think those ones look great on so many people. But for me and my eye shape, I think these ones work a tiny bit better because my eyes are quite hooded in general, so they're I just think they're really pretty. But yeah, I like them a lot, I really do. So next we're going to go ahead and move on to lips. For lipstick today, we're going to be using the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Famous. And here is what the component looks like. Really pretty color. I've used this in videos before. I love this color. Let's go ahead and put this on. Alrighty. God, I love this color. I really have like grown to love this formula. I never didn't like it. I've always liked it, but like since I've tried it, I've liked it. But like the more that I use it, the more I like it. I don't know. I just like it a lot. And now we are zoomed back out, and this is the final look, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and pop on some setting spray really quick to finish it off. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This stuff is thebomb.com. So good. And that is it. But yes, you guys, if you are into this palette, I do think it is worth the money. I do think that if you are into the Urban Decay Naked line, then you would really, really enjoy this palette. I think it's really good. So if you are looking for something like that, then I would recommend it. But yes, you guys, that is going to be the look for today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up that like button for me and then subscribe if you want to. If you want to see the videos that I post them when I post them, click the little bells down at the bottom there. Again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye-bye!